up for the channel. Time right now is currently 3 o'clock p.m. on this lovely Saturday evening. How are you all doing today? This evening, wherever you're watching from, all over the world. I am here chiming in, tapping in. Just thinking about, you know, how setting myself up and setting things in place in order to help me out will one day soon pay off. Will soon pay off one day. That's a better way to put it. I worked last night, so I have been up all day. I have not been asleep. So, am I sleepy? Yes. But am I going to continue to show up when I need to show up? Yes. Sometimes you just gotta push through. Push through. So I hope you all are doing well. And if you are watching the replay, whenever this airs, be sure to let me know where you're watching from. Be sure to hit the like button. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel grow. All right, you all. So, just thinking like, everybody is on this whole scarcity thing for it's like, the government shut down. Yes, that's true. But when you are looking into things in order to help you out, for instance, like that emergency fund, no matter where you start, how much you have, it is always best to try to put some aside in order to fall back on, just in case you need it, because life be lifing. And although we do not supposed to suspect or expect rainy days, or look for rainy days, I should say, they're gonna happen, so it's always good to have something in place in order for you to go to when you need it the most. That's what it is called, an emergency fund, strictly for emergencies. All your other fundings, like if you're thinking about taking a trip, vacation, you're supposed to be able to have certain things in place. Hey, thanks for joining the YouTube channel. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for hitting the like button. You're supposed to be able to have things set aside in order for you to enjoy yourself without having to run up debt, without having to take this out, take that out. No. Plan your fund. It will always help you out if you plan your fund. Hey, thanks for stopping by the YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by the YouTube channel. Be sure to hit the like button. Got Big Black. No, he say Big Back. Got Big Back 67 in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you hit the like button for me. When you have certain things in place in order to help you out, that's all that matter, because it will rain. Hi. That is hilarious. I kind of stumbled on that at first, but I came through. I had to blink like 2-3 times to get my eye to kind of focus on what it said. Sometimes you just gotta focus a little harder. How you doing this evening? So yeah, once we are setting ourselves up, it is always going to lead to the rinse, wash, and repeat cycle. And sometimes, the older you get, the more you realize, like, man, listen, ain't nobody coming to save me. Ain't nobody going to help me carry my own financial situation. So it is up to you to put yourself in a better situation. Learning to live on less. Learn to spend less. Instead of impulse shopping and buying, give yourself a 72-hour rule. Hey, you all, thanks for watching the YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel. I have to do my calls to action because people chime in and chime out. When you guys set yourself up on hard times, anything can happen. Life will life. Life's gonna life. So before you guys go to the car lot and get that high interest bill The interest rate, look at what the interest rate is. Look at the percentages of your interest rate. Pay off sounds so much better than brand new. I am 33 years old. Oh, finance. This is a financial channel talking about things that'll help people set themselves up just in case, they hit a hard road, a hard financial situation. Things to help you out, things to help you and to prevent you from going into debt. Hey, Katie, welcome back. Welcome back. I see you. 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 Yeah, just chiming in on here. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me. What's it say? Hein 1547. In the building. In the building. So yeah, you all, it's always good to have certain things in place. Investing is for everybody. And to those that are like 20 years old, this is the best and perfect time for you guys to start investing your money. Now, if the little slight information can help you out. Thanks for hitting that like button. I see you. I see you. I really, really, truly appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. You are as well. I really appreciate that. But yeah, you guys, thanks. I see you. I see you. Shout out to you that just hit that like button. Shout out to you. When we are setting ourselves up for anything, because life will begin to life. A lot of people don't like to think about it or talk about it, but life's gonna life. So before you even think about go and get that new car that you truly want, listen. Do your own due diligence of research before making an extreme purchase. Tap into Dave Ramsey. Tap into Dave Ramsey. Look into those things. Yes, for real. Look into Dave Ramsey. It'll save you some time, save you some trouble, especially if you're 20 years old. And I know that's right, Katie. I know that's right. you know. Yep, I'm telling you all, make sure that you guys do your own due diligence of research. That's hilarious. I know that's right, Katie. I know that's right. He just trolling, though. He just trolling. But yeah, you all, it is very important to have certain things in place. If you guys are in your 20s, like I said, I just turned 33 this past October. If only I'd have had the knowledge of investing at 20 years old, I'd have been retiring by 45, 50 years old. That's how important investing it is. That's how important it is. While we are all working a 9-to-5 job, the only way out is to buy and own assets. That's why you guys should look into investing. But before you do that, I always start with that emergency fund. That way you won't have to touch your investments. It could be $5 a day. It could be $10 a week, $25 a week, $50 every 2 weeks, $100 a month. Anything. When you guys start looking into this information, it's going to expand your mindset, and you would then understand, like, hey, I'm doing pretty well. But the goal is to try to see how long you can keep it into the market without having to touch it. And don't get me wrong, it's always, because just think, you might have a major emergency one day. You have to touch some of your investments. But the goal is to never touch them. That's why that emergency fund is so important. You have to build a foundation first before even considering investing. Yeah, that's for real, Katie. That's true. That's true. Like, I'm telling y'all what I know. Like, listen, I can remember when I was working, right? The job, listen, your job will replace you quick. Let's see, how can you get some else job? I mean, however they come in here. That's why I always consistent on this channel as well, and I always do my calls to action. That way, when people chime in and chime out, I always tell them to subscribe. But at the end of the day, it's not about, wanting and caring about the subscriber. I'm here because I truly care about, what I talk. I'm passionate about this thing called investing. I'm very passionate about it. Yeah, and I'm very consistent too. And like I say, until I started going live, I only had 38. So I'm working. Sometimes it takes time. I'm not, whatever happens, right? And I always remember this: you only fail when you don't try. So life is all about perspective. You know, life is all about perspective. So setting yourselves up for a better financial future, all while remaining present. Be mindful with your spending. Be mindful. Put yourself on a budget. Put yourself on a limit. That way, if you do decide like, hey, I got a little money that I set aside to go out and have some fun, you can spend that money guilt free. You carefree. You can spend it because you put it aside. You plan before just going. Because sometimes when we just hop up and go, we wind up overspending. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I will. I really will. I always come outside, chat with you all, and stuff like that. I was on here just maybe 30 minutes ago, tapping in, tapping out. I appreciate you all for real, for the encouraging words. Thank you. But yes, you all, I'm telling you, man, when you start thinking about what you really spending, always be mindful. That's just even with the ones that know how to use the credit card. If you do not know how to use a credit card, always use a debit card. But if you are disciplined enough to use a credit card, use your credit card. The goal is to pay the balance in full. But if you cannot pay that balance in full, always make the minimum balance payment. Always. Never miss a credit card payment. And if you run into a financial hardship with the credit card, you can always call the credit card company, the credit bureau, and ask them to work with you. Give you time to pay it. That's if you run into a financial hardship. But we're going to be responsible adults about it. We're not going to run into that financial hardship because we're going to have that emergency fund set aside. You see how you can avoid certain things when you put something in place? That's why I always tell you you ought to do that emergency fund of $1,000. I'm telling y'all to start looking into, lock in with Dave Ramsey. And what I love about Dave Ramsey is that he teaches hard discipline when it comes to just spending and overspending or impulse buying, impulse shopping. Just, no. Do what you can do while you're working a job, especially if you're young in your 20s. Do all that you can do. Knowledge and information is very helpful. And information is free, so you shouldn't have to pay for free information. You have information in your hand. Seriously. Google, I'm telling y'all, these things help. Thanks for hitting that like button. I just saw that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Information is free. We have to learn how to teach ourselves financial literacy. Financial literacy is essential. We have to learn to teach ourselves these things. Seriously. It be many days I want to ball out, but I tell myself, no, it's something I'm building. You see what I'm saying? Do I take moments to sit down and chill out? Yes. But right now I'm locked in. We have to get locked in with certain things. You know? If I don't plan it, I'm not going. Tell me months in advance, I'll go. But other than that, I'm not going. No. Mm-mm. Seriously. So yeah, I had to jump on here to let you guys know that. But look into some brokerages account. Um, if you all are working, I always get your 401k because they match up to 3%. But a lot of times, it's just depending on what you're making, and you want to have a little bit more control over your money. You got to look past that brokerage account. I mean, look past that 401k and open your own brokerage account. That way, you can have a lot more control over your own money. That's why looking into this type of information is helpful, because you can have more control over your own money, what you're putting in the market. But it is good to have a 401k. Seriously. But just like everything else, is being invested into the stock market. Seriously. Thanks for joining the YouTube, you guys. Hit the like button for me. Make sure that you subscribe. Everything is being invested into the stock market. So if you can get to the point and place in your life to where, like, man, I want to have my own control of money. I might need this money. I have exceeded my funds in my emergency fund. Let me take something out of my brokerage account. Let me tap into this right quick. But I'm not gonna use all of it. I'm gonna always leave something there. Open your own brokerage account. That's another good way of saving. That's a great way of saving as well. But the plan is, when you put it in that stock market, do not touch it. Allow your money to compound over the years. Allow it to compound. Thanks for hitting that like button. I see you. Maria in the building. Welcome back, girl. Welcome back, Maria. Give your money time to grow. So any little thing that you can save it. Learn to live on less. Learn to live on less. We are 3 minutes from 20 minutes on this live stream. And I had to come on here to holler at you all. So yeah, man, everything, it's everything, So it is always good to just start building little by little. The more you can save, the better. Just think like this. Every dollar you save is a dollar back of your freedom in the stock market. Every dollar you invest into the stock market is time back. Like, seriously. And I'm going to tell you what a lot of people mess up at as well. They do not pay themselves first. Pay yourself first. If you work in a W-2, pay yourself first. W-2 jobs. Pay yourself first. Meaning 9 to 5, 9 to 9, 7 to 7. Pay yourself first. 4 essentials, 4 main essentials. A roof over your head, light, gas, water, transportation, and food. That's all you really need. And always remember, the best things in life are free. The best things in life are free. Very free. Yep. That's just the truth. All in a nutshell, It is lovely out here. Yes, indeedy. So how you guys doing on this Saturday? Enough with the information. I'm gonna chill with the information for a second. How you guys doing? Hey, one more thing. You guys ever heard this saying? You only really good at what you know. You have people who have, all these degrees and, plaques and kudos. I appreciate people like that, like medical doctors and stuff like that. And, But if you go out and get stranded in the jungle, how is they gonna help you? I thought that was just so funny because it's true. You are only good at what you know. So I mean, be willing and be very mindful and be willing of learning from other people. You never know. It can help you out. Learn from the old, learn from the young. Seriously, be willing to learn. They might know something that you don't know. Point blank, period. Do not be closed minded. Like, I'm so serious, man. Don't be closed minded. No. Never be closed minded. Always be willing to learn something new each and every day. 21 minutes into the live screen. Thank you all for stopping by. Thanks for hitting the like button for sure. I really truly appreciate it. You're only good at what you know. I'm telling you, you're only good at what you know. But information is free. Very free. And with that being said, I'm going to get on up out of here. Thanks for joining the YouTube channel. Air Credit Up is signing out. Bye.